Welcome to Learning Point. Today we will learn how to create RecyclerView in Android. RecyclerView is better than ListView in performance. When you might have created ListView, but when you scroll through that, it lags. It lags, and the problem that occurs while scrolling the list view. In order to fix that problem, we need to have RecyclerView. RecyclerView is the exact solution for that problem. Uh, I'll discuss it later why it is better to use than ListView. When I start my emulator, then I will explain it. So for now, first of all, create a project. Project creation is simple. You might know that just simple steps to create a project, nothing extraordinary required. So first of all, go to activity main XML and just remove this text view. So first of all, just remove this and have their recycler view. Make it match parent and height. Okay, height also match parent. And next thing we need to have is its ID. For example, RecyclerView needs to be @a+id/RecyclerView. View like this. So I think no, it's all right. So next we need to go to main activity and find that view here, RecyclerView. You know, it is not finding RecyclerView. The reason behind this, we haven't imported RecyclerView library in our project. So first of all, we need to import that. In order to do that, we can import directly from there, just implementing, but I don't know the exact syntax. For that, I'm going to file and project structure. Just go there, and from here go to project and app. Go to app, go to dependencies right there, and click this plus button and click on library. A pop-up window will open for that. Right here, so just search for RecyclerView. Here we go. Here is our library. Just press OK, and sync the project once again. It is downloading the required library from internet, and once it is done, then we'll move forward. Almost done. 3 processes running down there. right, just replace this view with recycler view, right there. Okay, now go to main activity and find the recycler view right here, recycler view, this one. And here also I think this second one was that recycler view, this one, it needs to be recycler view here also. Alright, let's check its preview here to make sure that it is right. Yeah, we are good to go. So find the recycler view by ID. Alright, now first of all we need to create adapter for this, which will the way we can load the items into this recycler view. For that, just create a new class, right click on your package name and new Java class, name it my adapter for example. Okay, now we need to inherit from the recycler view adapter. So for that, extends recycler view dot adapter, and we also need to have here adapter dot view holder. So it is showing some errors. For that, just alt enter plus on it and press implement methods, and we need to implement all these methods. And this view holder class isn't there, so first of all we need to create a class here, class view holder, make it static, the parameters recycler is not within its bounds, v7. So we are not extending from the right adapter, so for that we need to again do that recycler view dot adapter, this one I guess. So what's the problem right now? Okay, so it needs to extend from this recycler view dot view holder, so alt enter right there. Now we are good to go. So what are these methods and why are these being used? So first of all, when it creates the recycler view, this method on create view holder is called. For that we need to have a list item so that we can show that list item right here. For example, if we want to have a custom list item, here the list item recycler view used just have one text inside it, and if you want to have something like images in that, and for example I am going to show you here right there, recycler view example. For example, I am going to images here. For example, in this this picture, it is having a text cupcake and having images with it, and down there the variant of that. So it's like we can create custom row for recycler view. In order to create custom row, we will create a separate layout for that. That's not a big problem, but the reason to show you that is that whenever it creates a view holder, we need to specify that row which it will be inflating. Inflating means that it will merge that row. Whenever a new row will be created, it will be created from that layout. And inside onBind view holder, we will set the data we want to display in the list view, in the recycler view. So for that, first of all, I'm going to create a custom layout file. Right here, new layout resource file. Just name it list item, for example. Press OK. And now in here we need to create a row. For that, its height don't needs to be match parent. I think 50 dp will be enough. If you want to have only just one text view, then it's alright. For example, it's match parent and wrap content, and I'm going to give it text recycler view row. Give it an ID, title, for example. Just connect its constraints so that we can have it in the center, and make it, I think, a little bolder. Style, text style here, bold, and increase its size, text with text size attribute. 20 sp would be nice. 20 sp. So we have created a row. Every row in, for example, in here, this is one row, item 1, item 2, item 2 is another row, item 3 is another row. So this guy right here will replace that row in the final product. So I think we forget to connect its constraints, so connect it. Alright, so now go to my adapter and just create a text view in this view holder class. What is view holder class? We have created view holder class to hold all the views in single row. Means the views right there needs to be managed by that view holder class. If we want to have another view, for example, we want to have here an image view, so that image view will also be managed by that adapter. We will be doing that later. First of all, I'm going for the simple one. So what's next? Text view, just name it, for example, title, and in here, item view, this is constructor basically. So next we need to have an array list here, for example array list of type string, so that we can have data which we want to show inside a recycler view. Alright, need to create first of all create inflator. Get system service. We need to have context in order to call that. For that I'm going to create my adapter constructor here in order to initialize the values. And what we need to have, we need two things: one, context; another, the data. So for that, just create public my adapter, and first of all the context, press alt enter to import the required class, and then array list of type strings. The data we will be showing in our list, and here create a variable named context, and here inside this constructor this dot context is equal to context, and this dot data is equal to data. What these two lines will do, this context is right there. This context will be having value coming from this context, and this data will be having value coming from this data. Okay, alright. So we have initialized our adapter. So now we can have here context dot get system service. Service name will be just press caps lock and type inflator. Just cancel this one right here. It's a silly kind of thing. Just remove this, and here just type inflator. So here just select layout inflator service. So we got our inflator. We need to cast it in type of inflator, because this right here returns inflator of type object. So press alt enter. Control Z. I think we need to have here layout inflator. Layout inflator, not inflator. So here will be layout inflator. Alright. So we need to get inflator dot inflate r dot layouts dot that list item right here, and comma null. Alright, just make this statement right here. Return new view just create, first of all just create here a view is equal to this one, and return view. Okay, so next create new view holder object, for example like this view holder, and we need to pass it this view so that this could initialize the view right here. We are just initializing this view from this constructor, and now we need to return that view holder actually. So we have to return view holder because here we need to return a view holder object, and we are doing that right here. We need I think also to create a view object here, and here we can do that is view is equal to item view after this statement. Alright, so inflation part is done. Next we need to set the values to our views. For that we are having here view holder object, so what we can do is create a view holder object, or we can use this one which we are getting from there, view holder dot title dot set text, and from where we will get the text from data dot get I, and here we will pass I is the position inside that array list. Alright, and here we need to return is data dot size, oh sorry, dot get item count, no, size. Alright, perfect. I think we are good to go. Okay, so come back there and first of all create a linear layout manager. What this does is I'll explain in a minute. What are the parameters for it? For example, get application context. Alright, so RecyclerView dot set layout manager, linear layout manager, and next we need to create adapter for that. My adapter object, my adapter, and remember we need to pass two things: first the context, and second the data. So we haven't created data array list yet, so we need to create that first here. Array list of type string, name it for example data, and here we need to initialize that first. Data is equal to new array list. Next we need to put in some items, data dot add, for example Ali, and just duplicate this line 4-5 times in order to we can have 4-5 items in our array list. Ali, Ahmad, Ishan, Aslam, June. Bollywood actor. Next, okay, Max. Alright, so we have initialized our array list. Now we are passing it right there. So alright, what's the problem right here? Method call expect. So here we forget to add new. because we are creating new objects and we need to have a new right there keyword right there. Alright, so next we need to set that adapter to set adapter my adapter. Alright, perfect. Just run the project. Waiting for the project to be built. When I run the project, I got this exception, Java null pointer exception, and when I click this, it's right there that title isn't initialized. I forgot one thing, sorry for that. When it's creating here the view holder, I'm getting the view holder object from there, so I'm not initializing this text view title, so that needs to be initialized. In order to do that, what we need to do is title is equal to view this one, and this is this item view that we are getting from there. View dot find view by id right here, r dot id dot, remember we given id that title, I guess. For example right there, what was the id? Title. So we need to give id r dot id dot title. Alright, so I think we need to do this. No, it's alright. We can just remove this line right here. This is redundant, I guess. We can use here item view and this view from here. Alright, so let's run it again. Now see what happens. Errors are part of life if you are a programmer. Just we forget things and things and things. It's never happened that I'm working on project and I don't get errors. Every time I make a project, I get so many errors that others don't actually, because I make many mistakes. I forgot things. It's life. This is the way how it works. And congratulations, we successfully created our RecyclerView. And if you want to change some things like Ali, for example, these names are not bold. You want to do that, you can do it right here. Just go to your list item, for example the row, and change. They are bold actually, but their color is gray. So if you want to change the color, just go here and change text color. For example, the black color has this #000 or 6 zeros, same thing. There we go. And I think we need to add some more items. For that, just copy and paste it again. I'm showing an example, that's why I'm doing this hard code of kind of thing. Otherwise, if you are creating something like a video player to display here the videos data, then this will be different. You will be grabbing the video paths, and you will be displaying the title right there, and an image view in which you will be showing the image for that. Alright, it's launching it again. Here we go. Here are the names, and you can scroll them through. So if you want to customize this list item more, for example you want to have image view in the left of this, then that's not a big problem. So I'm going to do that. For that, just create an image view right here, image view, make it wrap content, and I need to, for example, just give its width and height 50 dp. 50 dp. Wrap content will be bigger. And if you see, we have given it match parent. Don't give it match parent, just give it wrap content, so that it goes away. And just remove this connection, and first of all create connection right here, there. If we create two connections, one on the, make it, first of all make it 70, so that it would be greater than the image view. When you are you want to have something in the middle of that particular layout, then connect its upper and lower part. It will be in the middle, and this is at the left side because I haven't connected it at right side. So if I connect it right side, it will go in the center, so I don't want that. I want it to be on left, so I'm going to disconnect this one. Just click it again. It's not working right here, so go to design part and select it, and you can even disconnect from there. Oh, alright, no, just connect this title right here because it needs to be with that, and just disconnect it from this side. Alright, there we go. And for that image source, what we need to have, for example I have src compact. Remember, this is for all the variants of Android. src will work on variants after Android 4, I guess. So here you need to give some drawable. So for that I'm going for Android drawable. I see menu revert, I see alert, arrow, bottom bar, button default, drop down, button minus, button plus, button radio. For example, I give button radio right here, button radio. So don't give this, it's not looking nicer. Give something else. Just control space there in order to get these shortcuts. Star button big on will be nice, I guess. Here we go. The star image is there. Remember, this Android drawable is the resource which Android Studio have some of sample resources for us to use. So let's run it. If you want to have different image in each row, then you need to have some images, for example in drawable, or you could create, if you are creating a, for example, a video player, you could get thumbnail from that uh, path, and you can have as a bitmap, as inside the bitmap array, and you can just pass here. I'm passing an array list of type data, of type strings. You can create a custom data type, for example you can create an other class for that, and you can have string title as well as an image view, bitmap object in here, in that, so that you can use your custom array list here. Then you need to just change it right here inside there. You can give your custom type. Alright, it has given it some space, but it haven't loaded up the images. What's the problem? I don't know actually. So don't, just go to my adapter and find that image view right here again. For that, just give it an ID. It is image view already there. So find that view right here. First of all, create an image view, and here just find that view, item view dot find view by ID, or dot ID dot image view. And what next you need to do is to set the source to that image view. View holder dot image view dot set drawable resource, image drawable resource. Alright, for that, just get resources, call context dot get resources dot get drawable dot inside drawable I only have IC launcher. You can paste another image right here. So I'm going for IC launcher background here. IC launcher r dot drawable dot IC launcher background or foreground. Alright, so here we go. We are setting it dynamically. Whenever the view will be created, it will be set from here. So just run it again and see output. It is going to launch. Okay, I'm again having some error here with that. Let's get into the error is right there. Resource not found. Foreground not found. Let's give it back now. This is foreground, this is background. Why it didn't found it? I don't know. It should have found that. If again it is not going to find it, so I'm going to place a custom image from my desktop. For example, let me go to my pictures folder if I have something right there. Pictures, I have this nice guy right here. Just copy this image and get there. Oh, now you can see it is displaying the image, but in order to show custom image, just paste it right there, Control V, and press OK and rename it if you want. I will be going with the same one. Just replace it with the download and just rerun it again and see the output. Sorry if I've taken too much time to go through this, but this is how it could be done. Okay, it's going to launch it again. Alright, there we go, it is having that image right here. So this is how you can do it. That's it for this tutorial. Thanks for watching the video. If you like the videos, please subscribe to my channel.